Test. Check. 1, 2.
Here. Because
sound travels so differently underwater.
Oh, everything you ever knew about audio,
You have to throw out the window.
it's all different. It's 5 times faster. Waves are 5 times longer. I smarted underwater.
Wow.
I'm probably the first guy I know to try and do that. And what you would see on the trace didn't make any sense at all. It was really interesting, EQing underwater and everything to get. But the main problem was that the lighting guys, the director actually loved the way the light would look, the water would look. It was filled with bubbles.
Okay.
You fill water with bubbles,
and now
every bubble is an impedance mismatch. It's just like a snowy day. The sound just goes away, and it kills everything. So at that point, it is what it is. You can't do anymore. We had rover speakers that a diver would take and just put, right up to the artist if they really needed to hear something on a cue-by-cue basis.
Wow.
And also we learned that we just couldn't fill the pool. It's one thing in a rectangular synchro swimming type of pool environment. You drop in a speaker and it bounces all around and everybody hears it fine.
Right.
Not so down there. It was just it was completely different. So we realized we had to take the sound to the people and get as close. So that's why we had the zones.
Okay.
So that they would turn on really loud in the places that they needed to, when they needed to.
Okay.
And we ended up with 24 speakers down there.
What do you use down there? And how do you waterproof them? And
well, there's a lot of speakers out there. Now there's even more
that are made for it.
Yeah. We auditioned them all. We tried them all, and we went through quite a few different ones, and we blew them up regularly. And yeah, it was interesting. And then the comm thing was its own.
Well, yeah.
Challenge. We tried for a long time to get some sort of wireless thing to work.
I would think that's not a chance kind of thing.
Well, I mean, they exist. The technology exists. Most everything that gets used is with an ultrasonic carrier, the dive-comm systems, and they work in the ocean.
Right.
And the open water. Again, with all the metal down there and then all the bubbles, goes away. So we ended up just having to do umbilicals to 2 divers that were down there on comm. They were the eyes and ears.
Okay.
Or the eyes down there to call clears and everything. So they had communication with the stage management. And that evolved quite a lot too, that system.
Now, when you say it evolved quite a lot, you're talking over a period of years from the time it was...
Yeah, just rebuilding the way we did things and the components that we used. It was always the dive-comm mask and their comm port unit. I mean, that was off the shelf.
Right.
Everything that interfaced to it. We had to interface it to ClearComm.
I'm guessing that ClearComm doesn't make an interface just off the shelf for...
I think we use the TW40, which is an interface used for two-way radio interface.
Okay.
And we were able to trigger that and to do push-to-talk type thing.
Okay. Now, and that's one thing I don't think that a lot of people have an appreciation for. They see a show like Ka or like O or anything else, and it's in a place for a long time. But I know that these things evolve over a period of years, and you guys are constantly tweaking.
It still is. Wire was a huge issue. All the wire we put in, it started dissolving. And also, in the beginning, as far as the water purification, they were using chlorine, then they went to bromine,
okay,
and it went back to chlorine, and the jacket, so the insulation on the wire behaved differently. So
between chlorine and bromine.
Yeah, so we changed wire a few times, thousands of feet underwater.
Oh my goodness! I can't even imagine the size of the job that is.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.